What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex. Welcome to the video. How are you all doing? I'm doing great. You're doing great. Let's get into it. I don't know if you have been keeping up with the news, but just as of a few hours ago, a creator known as @BlackOpsLeaks on Twitter. He has his own YouTube channel. Go check him out if you're interested in that kind of content. He has just put a dump of images on the internet that have been extracted from the Black Ops Cold War files on PC, all having to do with leaked Season 1 content. And while I don't really recommend looking at this stuff if you want to kind of be surprised, if you want to know what you're getting into, I will be providing a cloud link in the description below where we share all of this leaked content so I don't put it up on Reddit or somewhere and get it taken down for copyright strikes, just so you guys can see what you're getting into, because I think as a consumer you have the right to know what you're paying for and see what Treyarch is selling you. I feel like, yeah, that's your right. So let's just kind of jump in and go over what we are seeing here. If you have the images pulled up on your screen, you can see one of the very first images is a couple of maps, and they look like they're ripped and sewn back together, kind of like a magazine. I don't know why I said sewn, you know what I mean. And it looks like our first 2v2 map is going to be a TV studio of sorts, kind of like a Family Feud style show. Also a subway, which is underground, which is probably a kind of similar looking map to the subway system in Warzone. We also have a silo or some sort of nuclear testing facility, and also a Moscow bank or a Moscow Capitol building of some sort. And I'm pretty sure these are the 2v2 maps. Moving on to what I think is the most interesting of the bunch, a Nuketown Christmas variant of Nuketown 84. Now, if you're listening only, I want you to close your eyes and imagine the dark ether merged with Nuketown 84. Kind of looks like that, less purple, less jellyfish, but the Christmas lights are everywhere. Nuketown is dark and it looks pretty freaking awesome. Now, the other two pieces of information that I find interesting in this pack are the mall map, which looks like it's going to be a 6v6 multiplayer map, standard stuff, but the mall is going to have a parking lot perhaps, or maybe this is just outside of the map and we'll probably be able to go in and out of the mall. We also have a high bird's eye view image of Rebirth Island, which is supposed to be a reimagining of Rebirth Island, I think, of the campaign from Black Ops 1, as well as reused assets and layout from Alcatraz Island from, well, Blood of the Dead and Mob of the Dead, as well as Alcatraz portals from the Blackout mode. And less important, but still, I think, interesting, are all of the holiday bundles and skins and blueprints and Mastercraft weapons that we are going to see. And yes, you heard that right. Mastercraft weapons are coming back from Black Ops 4. I loved the Mastercraft weapons. I thought they were really cool. It gave a little spin on what the original weapon blueprint was. And now we're going to see blueprints, Mastercrafts, and it looks like our animated camos as well, because there is a shock value image of the Striker, which looks like it's going to have electric camo, and I can't tell if it's stagnant or not because the image is, well, stagnant, but it looked pretty sick. So why don't you guys take a look at these holiday bundles, kind of get your jowls going, because it looks pretty great. Now, on to what you're really here for, what the title says, what the video is mainly about, and that is the Zombies season leaked information. So as you know, the community really liked D Machina. Was the Easter egg a little lackluster? Yeah. Was the map a little boring? Yeah, it's a little lame, but the systems in Zombies and the gameplay are so good, it keeps us coming back for more. And the one thing we're missing, well, that's content. And I think what Treyarch is doing, or was planning on doing, was reserving content and was seeing how the community would react to these new systems, which is why I think they made the Easter egg pretty simple. They made the map pretty simple. I think they really wanted to make sure that we understood these systems, and that's how the gameplay is going to be. And if we didn't like that, well, they were up shit's creek without a paddle. And this mainly has to do with the reception from BO4, because that season was a complete bust. On launch, we had 4 maps in Black Ops 4, and while it was pretty great at launch, minus all the blue screens, the long-term data shows that fans were not really happy with it. So I really think D Machina was almost a Zombies beta in a way. And it looks like we're going to be getting survival maps of the main DLC or the main map every other, well, season. And let me explain, because that kind of sounds confusing. So rather than every season us getting a main zombies map, it looks like every other season we'll be getting a main zombies map with a survival variant of that map the next season or in between seasons. Obviously, we just had D Machina on launch, so season 1 we should be getting a Nocturne Totem survival map. Season 2 we should be getting a Shinonuma Firebase Z Vietnam jungle map, and season 3 means we should be getting a Shinonuma variant of a survival map. Season 4 should be a Kino der Toten Berlin reimagining, meaning season 5 is a survival variant of that map. Season 6 should be a Derice or a Giant reimagining or remake, what have you, meaning season 7, the final season of Black Ops Cold War, will be a survival variant of that map. All of this is just speculation based off of information and data mined, well, content from the PC files. Apparently there is intel indicating this, as well as assets being found outside of maps from people glitching outside of the maps, seeing the doctor's quarters in the Firebase level of the campaign, and as well as looking into the files to see the songs from the music Easter eggs in past zombies maps correlating to Shinonuma, Kino der Toten, and the Giant or Derice. Obviously, none of us know for certain what the future holds, but this is what it's looking like as of today. And I just want to say, a lot of people have been writing in the comments or messaging to me, you know, I really want to relive Black Ops 3. And I say to you, don't hold your breath. I think this season is going to be great. I really think these reimaginings are going to be super fun. The gameplay for Black Ops Cold War Zombies is really, really great. I think we're going to get a lot of great content to purchase and to earn through the Battle Pass. But this is not going to be Black Ops 3. The landscape of gaming is entirely different. Zombies, where it used to be an innovative mode with experimentation, I think that's kind of been lost, as it's really been stripped down and almost geared towards a battle royale / survival mode with multiplayer elements. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but the days of experimentation and pushing the mode forward to new lengths, I don't think we're going to see that anymore. I don't think we're going to see these great original maps like Dreisendracht and Shinonuma and Zetsubo no Shima and all these amazing iconic maps. I expect it to be regurgitated, reimagined content. And if that upsets you, yeah, I understand, but just have fun with the game and expect this season to be about the gameplay and the experience of the community rather than taking zombies to new heights. Let's just have fun with this game because it's a weird time of year. It's a weird holiday season with the quarantine and just everything going on. So try not to get your hopes too high so that if you are let down, you don't fall too far from grace. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, all that stupid crap. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. The dislike button also works wonders. And make sure, again, to check out the description if you want to see all these images, because there will be a link to the cloud if you want to check them out. That's all for this video, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.